rollback. So who do you do a rollback on? You basically go to the transaction service and say, transaction service, which I control, no matter who the client is, if the client does a commit, everyone taking part in an interaction have to do a rollback. So what's the advantage down here? If something goes wrong to you, it's your job to go and use the context object and say, we have a rollback situation. But then I'll still force you to do the work. But you don't have a lot of work. Right? If you do a lot of work, and eventually it's going to be rolled back, why do you want to bother about doing the work in the first place? Right? Because it hits your performance, it hits your performance, it hits your performance, it also hits your performance. So this is what I will normally do. I will check, do I have a rollback situation or not? If I have a rollback situation, I just exit. Why? I'm going to be rollback anyway. I'm going to be rollback anyway. So basically, how do you get it done? You actually go to the context object and ask the context object, if I'm taking part in the interaction, do we have a rollback or not situation? If I have a rollback situation, I don't do any work. Right? Yeah. I want to be lazy. I want to be idle most of the time. Does anyone still remember Newton's 3 laws of motion? Everyone remembers the third one, right? Yeah? Everyone remembers the third one. Yeah, what's the third one? No prizes for it. What's the third one? What's the third law of motion? You cannot remember. You've been out from school for such a long time. But this is it. For equal and for, what was it? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? Yeah. What's the first two? What's the first two? Everyone implements the first one. My computer implements the first one. I like implementing the first one. You guys love implementing the first one. What's the first one? Cannot remember. Okay, no game. No prizes for this. An object at rest tends to stay at rest unless acted by a force. Remember that? Yeah? Everything likes to idle. So if I'm going to do a rollback, and I'm in a rollback situation, I would rather idle and not do anything at all. Right? Unless